Rhett, shoot! Hey, I'm Jefe, and on this week's adventure, Rhett and I are going elk hunting near Enterprise, Utah.
We'll see if we get a big one.
This is the last week we can rifle hunt for big bulls.
And then it's muzzleloader hunt for spike.
All right, come follow along for the ride.
All right, we finally made it out to elk camp. We got in late. Now we're ready to head out. My buddy Tyler sent us some points to go check out, see if we can find some elk.
It's too early for this. Let's go find an elk.
And then we'll come back and eat muffins for lunch or something.
So Rhett is going on a mission in a year, which means he'll be gone for 2 years after that. So this is his last year to hunt before his mission. This is also his last year to hunt with a youth tag. A youth tag allows Rhett to hunt on any unit in Utah. All he has to do is follow the rules of that unit. So if it's a spike only unit, he has to hunt only spike. If it's an any bull unit, he can hunt any males he can shoot. So that's what we're going after this weekend. We're trying to get Rhett a big bull.
Rhett and I are almost to the hill that we're gonna glass off top of. We came across a good sign. It's elk poop, which means we gotta keep it quiet as we go up in here. So here's the thing about hunting elk. If you're close enough to smell them, you're really close. So we gotta poke up on top of this hill and glass this bull. So this is how hunting goes. You go somewhere, you expect to see an elk. You sit there for 4 hours, you don't see an elk. But this is beautiful country. We're gonna head back and get some food. All right, we made it back to camp. It's time to eat some Costco muffins, because that's what we're having for lunch today. Rhett's a blueberry guy, I'm a chocolate guy. What kind of muffin guy are you? Rhett's the gingerbread man off of Shrek, and he got his legs taken off by Lord Farquaad.
You're a monster!
All right, it's the afternoon. We don't know this area very well, but we're gonna drive back through, try and find a peak to sit on for the evening, and hope we see an elk. All right, it is too dark to shoot, so we're out of here for the night. It's a bummer. We didn't see a single elk today.
We're not terrible hunters. We're just not very good at it.
But I'm hungry, and it is time for dinner.
I already can tell these are going to be a very messy, delicious sandwich.
That's the best kind.
All right, well, that's what they look like. Try these out, see if they're any good.
Tell you what, Jefe, you might not be a good hunter, but you're a good cook.
All right, we're heading up the hill. We're gonna see if we can get some elk. So you could probably say that Rhett and I aren't very good hunters.
No, you can't probably say it. You can say it.
This is a muzzleloader, and Rhett's gonna be firing 150 grains of black powder with a 350 grain bullet. We're gonna see how well he does.
I've never shot a muzzleloader. Jefe, I don't want to shoot it.
I put in an extra 50 grains of black powder for you.
Wait, you haven't shot this hot?
Uh-uh.
Oh, boy. Good freaking heck.
How's that recoil?
Kicks like a mule. I'm only gonna be shooting once at an elk.
Yeah, but you gotta sight that in.
I mean, after a couple shots, I'm definitely gonna be sure. Man, these things are no joke. Oh boy.
That kicks like a freaking mule. So this is a muzzle loader. Back in the day, they used to use flintlock rifles. They used to have like a spoon here. They used to use powder on the outside, a spark that would hit that powder and ignite the powder in the barrel and fire the projectile downrange. Now they use these style bullets instead of balls. The powder is in this form like this. And then this primer goes in the back and fires off into the powder, so nothing external. The old flintlocks, they would shoot sparks all over in your face.
And if they got wet, it was done. Wet powder.
So this is a 50 cal. You might remember the 50 cal bullet I showed you from my retirement video. This is firing the same size projectile as that, just a little different shape. We've got to finish zeroing this in. So Rhett's throwing in his primer. We already loaded up the powder and the ammo. Let's see if he can hit the target.
Oh, boy.
I forgot how bad it kicked. I think it hurt more than standing up.
So Rhett actually got that first shot. He was a little high and to the right, so we're gonna give it one more shot. If he hits the same spot, then we'll adjust. Unlike modern rifles, you have to clean these more often because they build up tons of junk. Every 3 shots, we have to clean it. Now, all you do is you have these nifty little things, drop them in the barrel like that, grab a bullet, and then you just shove that in. That cleaned it out really good. Okay. Now Rhett loads the primer in. See how long this takes to change?
If you miss, odds are the elk's gone.
Yeah. Oh. Same spot.
I'm gonna be bruised.
Yep, high right.
Should I wait?
Throw your bullet in there.
Run, Forrest, run!
You've got to learn how to force that sucker in, and it's hard.
Well, it should be clean when I load it next.
I think you're gonna still be high right. Rhett, did you hear what I just said?
Yeah.
What did I say?
I don't know. Jefe's taking care of business, so I'm kind of sighting this in by myself. I got Bailey helping though. My shoulder's telling me we're done, but where we're hitting on the box is telling me we're not.
Yeah. So loud. If you can replicate that shot, we're good to go.
Bailey, you want to hold the gun up?
And shove it as hard as you can. You don't want any gap in there. With this primitive shooting style, Rhett just hit a target at 400 yards first try. Oh, you hit it! He had to hold 4 feet above it. Good job, Rhett. That wraps it up. We're ready to go kill a spike.
I gotta let my shoulder heal. It's definitely red.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna bruise.
So Rhett helped out a lot with Bailey's elk hunt, so she wanted to say thank you and got him a present.
It's a blanket. It looks like a cow.
This is my mom's specialty. It's called a roadkill.
All right, what do you think, Rhett?
I think it's very nice. I'm gonna be able to cuddle up in it and watch scary movies. Hi, my name's Rhett. Welcome to the Jefe Show. We're gonna kill an elk.
At Indian Peaks, Utah. So Rhett leads on a mission for 2 years, starting next year. So this is his last elk hunt, and this is the last weekend we have to get one because the elk hunt ends on Wednesday.
It's a sad weekend and a happy one at the same time.
I'm gonna go stop by Scree and get some cold weather gear.
And knowing Utah, we could get snow this weekend.
All right, I got some gloves, some long johns, and we're back on the road. All right, we're about half a mile away. It's getting dark, so we gotta get there, get set up. We're gonna have some tuna and rice for dinner. All right, we gotta get set up, quick. All right, we're gonna be making some asparagus because Rhett loves asparagus. I got some leftovers. You want some? It's still moist. I think it's good. I think with just the tuna and no rice, it wouldn't have been good. All right, it's day 1 of hunting for spike elk. A spike elk is anything with one solid beam on one side. It can have as many on the other side as possible, but it has to have at least one solid beam on one side. We're all loaded up. The sun's coming up, so we gotta get to our point pretty quick. We got McCoy over there. He's gonna be our local guide. Rhett's loading up his black powder rifle, and we'll be on the way. Wow, look at that sunrise. Rhett, how many jackets do you got on?
I got 2 jackets, a flannel, and a coat.
You could say he's cold. So I have 3 layers on. A shirt, a more flannel shirt, and a jacket. That's all that's needed. If you're not somewhat in shape, I don't recommend elk hunting. It's a workout. We're almost to the top. But this is perfect elk country. You got a bunch of trees, but not a bunch of crap on the ground. So they can move through here freely, and then they can get down to the food and back up easily.
See like this little ravine that kind of goes down right here? They're right above it. You can see them. They're running.
Running?
In the bottom.
Oh, yep. They're coming right towards us. Get that gun ready. We got elk coming right towards us. All right, you see all of them right there? You better have a primer in there.
I do.
Somebody's shooting at him on the other side of the ridge, and it's spooking him over our way. This is perfect. So I count 4 more. Back one's a raghorn. That spike might be with them. We think we found the spike they were shooting at.
So we're trying to make our way over closer, staying behind the ridge. We gotta get within 400 yards. We're just keeping the trees between us and them and moving as quick as we can and as quietly as we can. Rhett, we got range. Back one's a spike. Holy crap. Get some. Oh, we're making our way right to us right now. This is insane. Rhett, 250. You can shoot. Rhett, shoot. Reload. Keep going, reload. We gotta calm over. Go. Rhett got one shot off on him. They're moving through the trees. Come on, Rhett, you got another shot right here. All right, so Rhett got one shot off at that spike, which is more than we've ever done on any spike season. It was awesome seeing that sucker. He's gonna continue along and just see if he happens to see it on the edge. Rhett, no going after it that way though, unless we're there, okay?
Okay.
I really wish you'd just come with us and we could go cut around and try and cut him off.
Well, I just want to hike up and around the top of this.
Okay.
And just see if I can spot him down the bottom. Because if I can spot him on the bottom, they're sitting there.
All right, Rhett's gonna go do that. We're gonna go grab our packs. So we are sitting right on that ridge, about 250 yard shot. That muzzleloader can shoot up to 400 yards. It should have been a fairly easy shot, but if the elk was moving at the time, lots of variables happen. But we didn't find any blood. So we're gonna head back up, grab our packs, and meet Rhett at the four-wheeler. All right, it's time for round 2. Rhett's got a different rifle now.
And a new
So hopefully he can hit it.
Hopefully he'll be able to hit it this time. Hopefully we get another chance, but now I get to take a shot. If Rhett misses, I'm gonna put her down.
Or if he misses, I'm gonna put her down. Him down. It's a him.
Look at those
Well,
mustaches,
We have stepped up our game.
supposedly.
We are.
Dude, we have, all right? We're serious now. We're gonna go shoot us 2 spike.
That would be epic. So we're just heading back up to the same spot we were this morning. And we're hoping we didn't chase those elk completely out of the area. So we're gonna glass around at the top and see if we can find them. When it's a little bit colder, elk tend not to move around very much. So we might get lucky. All right, it's getting too dark to shoot. So we're just gonna head back and get some dinner.
The mustaches did not do the trick tonight.
It's
But
not working.
maybe in the morning.
Woo! It snowed last night. Just a little bit. This should be enough for us to see the elk really easy because they'll stand out. So this is why it's so bright. It's daylight saving, so we lost an hour. So what was normally 7:30 start time is now 6:30, so we're an hour behind. What a bummer. We're heading out this afternoon, so this is our last chance right now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna drive around, check the fresh snow for footprints. If we're unsuccessful at the watering hole, we're gonna check where we shot at the spike yesterday. All right, this is the watering hole we came to check. There's no fresh elk track, but there's a herd of horses in the area. And usually the horses will chase the elk out of here. So we're gonna go check the other area. That's an elk carcass that's been picked clean. All right, so we made it back to camp. We're gonna cook some burgers. Rhett's gonna start cleaning up.
It's been a sad, sad trip.
In Rhett's defense, he was in a rush. That elk was moving fast. He overestimated the distance. So he held a foot over its back when he should have held right on its back. So he shot like probably a couple inches over the back of the elk, not much. So if he would have held right on the top of the back, he would have hit right in the vitals. It's a learning lesson. All right, I'm gonna be making some bison burgers with sauteed mushrooms. So Swiss burgers without the Swiss cheese because we did not bring cheese. Oh man, that is not warming it up. My grill is not going good. So I've got the wind blocked. The flame's going consistent now. They're just not very big. This is the longest it's ever taken me to cook anything on this thing. So I figured out what was wrong with it. This was freezing, so I heated it up with the heater buddy, and now we're in business. Now we got some good flame going. Oh yeah, that's the sizzle we wanted to hear. They're good enough to go.
No more buying cow burger.
That bison is good. Needed cheese, that's it. This is good. All right, we're just gonna finish loading up, close the tent down, and be ready to go. Well, this is the end of the 2024 big game hunting season. Well, Rhett and his family did get deer. As far as elk go,
we weren't successful. We're not really gonna eat tag soup. Rhett's got some eggnog and apple pie for us. We're gonna enjoy some of that. Holiday seasons are rapidly approaching. I hope you get to spend time with your family and friends like I do. This hunting season was the best hunting season yet. Closest we came to ever killing an elk. I know that makes us sound extremely unsuccessful, but cheers, have a good one. And most of all, thanks for watching.
I will eat butter plain. Not a ton, just like every time I use butter, I take a little slice, pop it in. Yeah. Creamy.